Welcome to Anti-Chats and Tarot. Welcome in, Scorpio. Tower's flipping for you here. Whoa. Welcome in. Thank you to all of you who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything's going to resonate. So take what does, leave the rest. Take what helps you to help yourself. Leave the rest behind, or it may resonate later. You may remember this read and be like, oh yeah, that's resonating now. That happens to me sometime with reads. Okay, the Tower's out here, Scorpio. What else? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Got the Star out here and the Nine of Swords. You're worried about some sort of wish or coming out of the worry. Nine of Swords reversed. Coming out of some sort of worry here. Ace of Wands. I think that Tower's past energy. Something has already hit. That affected some big dreams here of yours. But I feel like you're like, hey, I'm letting that go. I'm not worrying about this. This is not good for my health. What's meant for me won't pass me by. I do believe in that. I hope you do too. Or you see where that is very possible in your life, or it has happened in your life. And you're just concentrating on what really ignites you here. New beginnings here for you. You're not going to let this Tower get you down. Five of Swords. Somebody was fighting. There was some sort of competition here for your dream. Something very emotional here. What's the Spirit? Burdens. I think burdens of others. Also wanting a similar dream is what I'm getting. Lots of competition. A burden for you. But I'm also getting, this dream is just for you. So it doesn't pass you by. It's just for you. Throughout the ages, it's been for you. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're putting this together. There's some sort of energy here where, and there's a lot of confusion here too, but I think I'm going to get it. There's something here where you thought good friendships, good connections that were going to help you to this dream of yours, okay? Or where these connections were for you, wanted the best for you too, okay? You realized that wasn't the case. Now you're on your own. You've cut off things that don't serve you. Energies, relationships, situations that weren't actually in your corner, weren't wishing you well, weren't wishing you this success that you wanted, even though you were doing that for them or doing that in a situation, hoping the best for others. That was not being reciprocated. Yeah, reciprocation is here. Six of Pentacles, you've got the Six of Cups in the reverse, and you've got the World. But you're going on. You've closed out that cycle. I think it was a shock to find out the lack of sincerity there that you were counting on in a situation and with people, but you're not looking back, and I feel like the message from Spirit is, yeah, good on you that you're not looking back. Because there was something off about the reciprocation. You were overgiving here. But I feel like you're coming out of worrying about that. It's just like you've totally blocked that out of your mind. Those situations, those people, your worry for them, your worry about why aren't they a certain way, or why aren't they helping me out, or what have you. I feel like you're thinking bigger and really focused in on what you want to achieve here. What is that? Let's find out. I'm hearing someone, darling, waits for you under the mistletoe. That's delightful. What you are wanting is, you've got the Devil out here, the Two of Swords, and what flipped to is the Five of Swords. What you're wanting is clarity. No competition, no toxicity. maybe the same dream, but minus the toxicity, the competition, and the not being clear on exactly who's for you and who isn't. Being chained to certain people, but you felt a certain way about them. Yeah, there's an element of justice that wants to come out here. Sideways, let's just read Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's dealing with elements of truth. You know, you couldn't really see it. It is work related, I feel, or perfecting something that you really enjoy is part of this dream. But the social wasn't there. It's like you can't count on it, or can you? You know, people are in and out with the Three of Cups here and the Knight of Wands on the side. And then, you know, you have a love for them and you have happiness for them, but is that being reciprocated? I feel like you found out no. You know, that's why it's on the side here too. Ace of Cups and the Sun, the Three of Wands and the Nine of Cups. And I feel like part of what came out of this indecision and cards on the side here is I got to go my own way, my own path, and, you know, pick my big wishes and make them a priority for me. Yeah, I feel like the abundance is you're going to like wear abundance. I feel like you're going to be very successful here. You're going to wear your success. Your hard work will pay off. I feel like some of you are worried about closing your heart chakra, but you're just not that way. You're just a happy person, and you will attract the right people by just being discerning now. But I don't feel like you're going to be closing down in any way, which is good. Don't do that. Just pick a different style of person to associate with. The Hierophant, yeah, lean in on your spirit team. This could also be a marriage that I'm speaking of here when I say the relationship or situationship, where you just finally got wise to it. And it was a bit of a shock. I don't believe this, but all this time you weren't in my corner. You really weren't actually pulling for me. I was going on my way. I was pulling strings for you, and you were just taking. You weren't... There wasn't any reciprocal here, and there wasn't any reciprocal feeling-wise either, as far as really wanting you to do well. Queen of Pentacles. You've just gotten grounded in on this reality. And I think, yeah, it hurt at first. It was definitely a tower moment. But I feel like you scooted through it fairly quickly. It's like, you know, you have good intuition. You saw the signs. You didn't want to see them, but once you finally looked at them and saw the key to things, the keys to your life, it didn't include this person. It didn't include this situation. You know, you started watching what they were doing rather than what they were saying, and they didn't add up, those two things. Page of Swords in the reverse and the Hermit in the reverse. But you come out of thinking about this, you know, and you thought about it heavily because it was such a side swipe. It was such a blind side. If people are talking about you, like... I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable. I feel like you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable. Are people talking about me now? You know, if this person, let's say the situation is a relationship that wasn't reciprocal and you finally came to terms with that, if they're playing the victim now and you're worried about what other people think, you know, because they're saying that you just left them high and dry or something like this. Spirit says, keep moving, you know, rapidly. Don't get bogged down in what other people think. Stay healthy with your choices and your thoughts, and don't let your mind wander to what might others be thinking of me. Know what you think of you. Know your truth, and keep moving. Yeah, that leaves your abundance. Your abundance is on fire here. But it's minus some, like I said, either situations or people that needed to be removed because they weren't loyal to you. Now you find the loyalty. Now you find the abundance. Now you find family too, I feel. A race to the finish line. Strength. It's all made possible because of your strength. You've always had it, and I feel like you gave people the benefit of the doubt here, but you knew better. I feel like you'd even say that. I knew better. I was just waiting for them to step it up, but they never did step it up. So now you're leaping away from, it could definitely be heartache if this was a relationship, but you just put your good intellect together and your good strength that you've always had, and you saw the truth here of there's lack. There's lack. I'm the only one building the foundation here. I'm the only one caring about my dreams while I help others reach theirs. Yeah, you're not doing that anymore. This is how your happiness comes about. And remember, I'm getting another reminder, don't pull away emotionally from people, just make better choices where people are concerned in your life. Final couple of cards coming out. Yeah, you get this twice because we're talking quite a bit about exchange. Make sure that's fair, even. 6 of Pentacles. Don't overgive. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. The truth of the matter is you're very intelligent, and you always held the key. You always knew the answers here. You just wanted to give people the benefit of the doubt, and you did that, and they didn't show you anything new. So you knew what it was a time to do, and that's what you did. You closed out these cycles, and you began new ones. I see this is a great move on your part, and you will be very successful because of it. Time to feed the hungry heart. Don't forget to not overdo, okay? And be aware of your health, and especially if you're starting something new, that can be very stressful, so take it in stages. Be aware of your health and incorporate healthy like a regular, habitual schedule in time for self, okay? That's what I see as needed. Heart healthy. Your mind has been has been your key. Your mind, your intellect, your ability to read people, it's been your key. Yeah. This is the ladybug. Good things come with the ladybug. Good luck comes with the ladybug. And you're due some good luck here. But also, I'm hearing you created your own luck here. The monkey. And don't forget to have some fun. So, as you're working hard, remember to have fun. Remember to be playful. Remember your playful side. Indulge your playful side. Indulge your self-care. And work toward this goal, because this goal wants to meet you as well. It was never lost. It was always yours. Now you're putting it together for you. Beautiful, Scorpio. I like this energy. I hope you do too. Hope you like the read. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. That helps the channel to grow. And until next time, let's remember who we are. Let's remember our self-worth. If you are inclined, please do utilize the link for Buy Me a Coffee. It's down below. Thank you.